What is going on, peasants? My name is JB, and I'm back here today with my Week 2 battle for the UBL D-League. We are taking on Skylander, coach of the Scandinavian Stoutlands, and as you can see, this is a little bit of a weird sort of situation. You can see this is like a sort of post-com, but it's like the live com file. I'll sort of try to explain what happened. So, as I was, watching back the live file and editing, it was just an ungodly, absurd amount of background noise, and I know what you're gonna say. You're probably gonna, call me out for, oh, he only uploads good games or only live com wins, but like, man, don't even. First off, you're right. Like, absolutely, I only live com wins. I only post my wins. No, but yeah, it was just like genuinely, like, honest to goodness, like bottom of my penis, heart, whatever. Is like there was just a lot of stuff going on in the background. Horrible audio file, regardless of the outcome of the game, which I've sort of spoiled for you already. Is not pretty. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the game. I guess I can sort of skip ahead. I might just do this as, I might just do this anyway. But let's go ahead and get on into it. So, good luck to Skylander. You can see the 60 ended up bringing the Conch, the Grin, the Megasizor, the Tauros, the Thunders, and the Zygarde. You can see the team we went over in our team builder yesterday. We have our Lottie, our Rapidash, the Palossand, Zapdos, Vaporeon, and Comfey. This is actually kind of nice. I can, sort of bring up my team here. It's pretty cool. Like, I kind of like this setup, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and continue on with the game. I'm not really sure what I let off with. This game was, as you can see when I paused it quite a few days ago, if we're being real. Long white screen, really long white screen. So. We are getting challenged by our good pal, Mr. Skylander. Link in the description. Go check him out. I decided to lead off with Palossand, as rocks look really important in this game. Just getting them up is always nice. And that's a decent defensive matchup against everything not named Greninja. You can see he leads off with Gohan, which is the Conkeldurr, which, like, I don't know, man. Just something about this family of Pokemon, this and Girder, just destroy my team, and we have to play them back-to-back weeks. So, you can see we have the old Palossand out here. I'm not really sure what I love shiny Palossand, dude. Castle Black. Shout out to Castle Black, man. Shout out to Game of Thrones. Let me know what you guys are most excited for in Season 8 of Game of Thrones, man. I'm getting real excited for it. We're only a couple months away now, so should be good times, man. Big fan, big fan. But, yeah, we're just going to sort of sit here and pretend like this is live com, even though it's not a post com. I guess you could, go for a knockoff, which is annoying. I do take a lot from knockoff, so probably don't want to sit here and take a knockoff, so I probably switch. Yeah, I do decide to switch, not wanting to take the knockoff. Bring in Mr. Lazy Boy. Oh, I remember this turn now. Bring in Comfey, as it takes any hit that this thing could really go for. Aside from Ice, which doesn't take it too well. It takes it pretty well. But we get Frozen turn 1. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. This thing has a decent matchup. There's a Mega Scizor that we can always U-turn on that. Otherwise, Draining Kiss is pretty damn free against this team. But unfortunately, we do get Frozen, which is just the worst. We had a nice solid leftover set though, so we're getting a little bit back, but yeah, it's just, that's not what you want to see on a Pokemon that has just a lot of pressure on it to perform this game from a defensive as well as offensive standpoint. Like, there's just a lot of pressure on Comfey to do well this game, and it gets Frozen turn 1. Never the sort of thing you want to see. Yeah, it's just no bueno. Like, the only thing that really threatens Comfey on his team were Hacks and Mega Scizor, but we have plenty of Mega Scizor switch-ins. We have the Zapdos, which is static. We have Rapidash, which is resist. We have Vaporeon, which is resist. Like, this freeze was just, like, no bueno, man. Like, ugh, gosh. So, I do believe I decided to switch out here again, because there's... maybe I tried to thaw. I don't quite remember. He switches, so I believe I did just try to thaw. He brings in this thing, which ends up being the Scizor. Solid play on his behalf, and I do manage to thaw out, which is great. Solid, which is fine. It didn't really end up mattering too much, but yeah, it's just a rough time to get Frozen. And like I said, I have plenty of switch-ins to Mega Scizor, so I'm not too worried about this matchup. Like, Comfey is definitely still... has its value. It's close to full HP and does a lot of stuff to the rest of his team. So we definitely keep Comfey alive here, and I believe I just switch out into one of my 3 things that doesn't care about Bullet Punch. I do have like I said, a Flame Body Rapidash. I'm pretty sure. No, it's Flash Fire Rapidash. That was a mistake. Probably should have been Flame Body. Oops. We also have the Static Zapdos, as well as, like I said, the Vaporeon, all of which don't care about it. So we did decide to go into the Zapdos here, as he makes a solid double, going right out into Torizion, which is the Tauros, Was that like a play on the Verizion? Not really sure. Like Tarzan? I don't know, man. Cool nickname. But he makes a really, really solid read there, bringing in the Tauros. I don't really want to take a Stone Edge, so I'm pretty sure I just double into like Palisand or something. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that was a really solid play on my opponent's behalf. Yeah, this is awkward, isn't it? Like, this is hard to do. It's nice because I can look back and forth at my team and like go through my hindsight thought processes. I do just bring in the Palisand again. Funny that Castle Black is a female since there's no females allowed in the Night's Watch, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know why we're geeking out of the Game of Thrones here, but you can see he goes for an Ice Beam, which actually does a lot of damage, which, yeah, it's solid bring. I do have the Lando, I do have a few things that are weak to Ice, but like, yeah, really solid play there. Like, yeah, like I said, in the team builder, this dude has so many things for Lando, like, it was just a really bad bring. But I can live pretty much any hit. This thing doesn't really get the best coverage to hit Palisand outside of Ice Beam, so I'm pretty sure I can just get up nice and safe rocks here. Pursuit is this thing's best move to hit me if I'm if I IRC, if I am correct. Pretty sure it doesn't really get much else, like Payback maybe. Earthquake's not gonna do that much. Nah, I'm pretty sure his best bet is to just Ice Beam me again in terms of actually getting damage off of Palisand. So I'm pretty sure I debate for like a minute over getting up rocks. So yeah, really tough decision there. As you can see, he brings in the Thunderous. Solid play, very solid play on his part, as I go for shore up instead of rocks. Questionable to say the least, buddy. But this thing is a gigantic threat, which we sort of like low-key ignored in prep. If you couldn't tell, we didn't bring a whole hell of a lot for this, as he gets up just the freest nasty blood of his effing life. I go for Stealth Rocks now, which just a bad play, just a really bad play on my part. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Should have Rocks first, then short up or something. I definitely should not have short up first. I'm not really sure why I did that. Like, I have actually no idea why I would do such a thing. But he goes for the Hidden Power. If it's flying, I would live. It's not flying, and I just drop. It is, of course, HP Ice, because I have a lot of things weak to Ice. So, really bad turn of events here, as I'm pretty sure I'm basically forced to go into Scarf Lottie here and get off a big hit, which isn't great because Lottie is one of the things that actually does damage to his team that I brought. So, I do believe I am basically forced into just going Lottie and getting off big damage. I'm pretty sure is what I should do. I should go Lottie and click Draco, but I don't even think I brought Draco. I definitely did not bring Draco, and I don't think Ice Beam kills this, so looking pretty damn rough. Looking pretty dang not good at this juncture. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I go Lottie here if I remember correctly. Should I be, just skipping ahead? Perhaps, mayhaps. I go into this thing because I remember why. It wasn't in range of Ice Beam after one Training Kiss. It was in range of Ice Beam, so yeah, I remembered that now, which basically sucks because I pretty much have to sack off one of my main ways of keeping Zygarde in check, as well as being able to deal damage to the Grin and the Conkeldurr as well. So yeah, I remember now. I have the Draining Kiss to put it in range of Ice Beam. So what I should have done here, in hindsight, he's gonna go for another Thunderbolt, right? Big brain play. He goes for another Thunderbolt. I should go Lottie on the resisted hit. That's what a good player would do. But I'm pretty sure I just stay in and sack off my defensive Wincon. Or one of my, Wincons, which is the Comfey. Yeah. He guys could just go for another Thunderbolt. The big brain play would have been going to Lottie right there. That would have been a smart play, but I am clearly not a smart player, as you guys can tell. So, unfortunately, I do just let my Comfey drop because I'm stupid, and I'm pretty sure I just go Scarf Lottie. What are you waiting for, idiot? Go Scarf Lottie. I really actually like this now. Like, I'm coming back around on the whole recording this way thing, because I can just roast myself, which is freaking fun. So my stupid self finally goes Lottie against this thing, and I have to click Ice Beam. That's the only play you can click, man. Why are you thinking so long? It's you're taking 10 seconds when you literally only have one play, which is Ice Beam. You can't predict here. If you predict here, you lose the game. So you have to click Ice Beam. So just click Ice Beam, forehead. Just do it. Just Ice Beam. Come on, Ice Beam. Do it. Ice Beam. Come on. Come on, buddy. Click ice. Why are you waiting 20 seconds? Why are you taking so long to ice beam? Just click the ice beam. There you go. You clicked it. Yeah, attaboy. Good job. Good job. It took you 30 seconds to realize that your only way of killing the thing was to click ice beam, and you just clicked ice beam. So good on you, mate. Good on you. This is literally the only move you could have clicked in that situation, and it took you 30 seconds to realize it. Good job, past JB, you idiots. God. Let me know what you think of this. I don't know, man. I kind of want to do this for like a, I don't know, actual game. Like, I don't know, man. Wait, what do I mean an actual game? This is like the most important game ever. Like, this is, I don't know why I said that, but he brings back in the Conkeldurr, which is the bane of my existence, and just sort of kills all the things. So, me being locked into Ice Beam, I don't really want to stay in here, and I do still have the Zapdos, I believe, that can sort of handle this. I'm not really sure what's alive or what's dead at this point. Why am I not just skipping ahead? Like, bruh. So yeah, I do go into the Skyfall, as unfortunately he does get the knockoff off, and unfortunately I no longer have an expert belt, which matters, but it doesn't really matter because I still do a ton of damage to all the things I need to do damage to. And I'm pretty sure I get baited here into clicking Thunderbolt on the Zygarde. I'm pretty sure that's the course of events, as I actually roost for some damn reason. Alright. Roosting on the thing that's just going to do ridiculous amounts of damage to you anyway. You know, take a lot from Ice Punch. It's already frozen you once, dude. I don't know why you're playing with ice. I guess, you know, instead of playing with fire, playing with ice. I mean, another Game of Thrones reference, kind of. See how many we can get. I go for Roost again. I guess I'm trying to snag a static para here, which is stupid because this thing is probably Guts. It's probably Guts Assault Vest. It could be Iron Fist Assault Vest. I actually think it was Iron Fist because it's actually just doing a ridiculous amount of damage to Zapdos. Even though it wasn't, you know, the bulkiest of Zapdoses, I still did have a decent amount of HP. That's doing quite a bit. It was probably Assault Vest, or it was probably Sheer Force. No, or Iron Fist rather. It wasn't Sheer Force because it froze me earlier. So I go for Roost again. I guess I'm really banking on the static. Like, I really want this static for some reason. I don't know what this guy was thinking trying to get the static, but whatever, man. He goes for knockoff there, and you know, I'm sitting at a decent amount of HP. Not great, really not great, not good at all. But yeah, it's fine, I guess. I'm not, you know, yeah, it's whatever. I have some HP. Do I actually attack here? I go for Thunderbolt. Nice and Thunderbolt. Trying to get a little bit of damage on this. And you can see it's definitely an Assault Vest. I'm pretty sure it ended up being Assault Vest. Still no para, not even on that. But he actually just Ice Punches me and I just straight up drop. So, good job wasting your Zapdos, dude. Really solid play. Oh, boy. And I'm pretty sure at this point was where I just mentally gave up on this game because I'm stupid. And I still have, you know, ways out of this. I can, you know, play well with my Vaporeon. I can do something with that, maybe. I still have my Lottie, maybe I can do something there. Like, I still have, you know, a few plays I can make, but I'm pretty sure I just mentally gave up at this point. I think my thought process was to hopefully bait him into sacking off Scizor somehow and just cleaning with Scarf Ice Beam. But he still has the Scizor, which, like I said, was, you know, I need to bait him into sacking that off. And he still has the Greninja, which isn't really to resist, but it is a resist, which, yeah, it kind of sucks. But I can bring in the Maximus here, which is honestly the best fire type in the format. Do not at me. I got a lot of crap for drafting this thing, but like I'm still like I'm gonna show these dudes what Rapidash is all about. Like they've never seen this Pokemon used well before, and they're probably not gonna see it used well this season because I'm trash. But anyway, he goes into the Zygarde, makes a solid play on the switch into the fire type. So solid read there, you know, nice and. Just go fire type on the, or just go dragon type on the fire type. But as I fired off my Z move, as it killed the Conkeldurr and did decent damage to everything. And like I said in my team builder, if you check that out, this was a roll after this Inferno Overdrive to put it in range of Hidden Power Ice. Depending on his spread, if he wasn't bulky, which turns out he was incredibly bulky. So not quite range of HP Ice. I believe HP Ice did a 55-ish, which he's at like 70, 65-ish, somewhere in there. 65-ish, 70-ish, so unfortunately not in range of Hidden Power Ice, which is just no bueno. Really would have loved to get a Rapidash kill in this game, but unfortunately we cannot. I decided to switch out into Latios for some reason on the 1,000 arrows. Questionable to say the least, as that just does an absolute ton of damage. I don't think he was choice banded. I believe that was just adamant damage. I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. But that does a lot regardless. Lottie doesn't exactly have the greatest physical bulk anyway, so it probably wasn't banded. It just did a lot because it's a Zygarde. So I do believe I just go for an Ice Beam, even though that's not a great play because the Scizor is still around. I should use these slide. I should use the 30-20 thing, or 30-10 thing more. But yeah, he does just switch out into the Scizor, which is a fine play as it is a Scizor and does not care about a thing my Lottie does. I go for the Ice Beam. You can see it, does something-ish. So he's going to Mega Evolve as I switch into my Vaporeon, take a U-turn to the mouth, and that's not going to feel good. Nope, that really did not feel good at all. He brings right back in the Conkeldurr, I believe, and I'm pretty sure just Drain Punches my face in, and it's not pretty at all. It's no bueno. It's no buenorini. Yep, he brings back in Gohan, which is this thing, and just goes to town on my poor Vaporeon. I'm pretty sure I don't even live one Drain Punch, so that's lame. Actually, no, I'm max Fizz stuff. I should eat one. But I believe for the second week in a row, I just Scald the Gutsmon, and I think I burn it, and I think I just die. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Is there a burn? Nope, don't get the burn. But he gets a Drain Punch off. He's going to get a ton of HP back from that. And, hey, I'm at nice 69 HP. Very nice, very nice. Get a little bit of lefties, which puts me at no longer 69 HP, which is, honestly, it feels bad, man. But he's right back at half, and I'm pretty sure I just click the good old Scald again. Oh no, I switch into the Horse, go Rapidash on the Drain Punch, which I'm pretty sure is going to do at least like 75 to poor Rapidash. Oh my god. Rapidash is a great offensive mon. It's a great revenge killer. It's got a good move pool. But it is not a switch into anything ever, especially a Conkeldurr. That is one thing. It is definitely not a Conkeldurr switch in, so I'm not really sure what that play was. Yeah, I think I just fired off a Flare Blitz for damage. He goes for Mach Punch, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I clicked Flare Blitz there for damage, but he just Mach Punches me, and I sack my Rapidash for no reason because I'm stupid. Basically what that boils down to. I bring back in Lottie, as there's really no other play I have other than just clicking Psychic and hoping he lets me get a differential point back at some juncture. That's really my only play, I think. Yeah, this is not looking good, basically, is what it's boiling down to. I'm just getting swamped by the Clown Fisty types from Gen 5 2 weeks in a row. First Girder, now Conkeldurr. It's just, it's not pretty, dude. It's not a good place. Not a good thing. Just a big old yikes. So I do get the Psychic off, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to kill it because he's a Soul Vest. Yeah, that doesn't kill, which is just upsetting. He gets a knock off, and down goes poor Southwest. The crit probably did not matter because, let's be real, Lottie is not bulky. So, yeah, Rep Choice Scarf Lottie, and that's basically just it. Like, there's obviously just nothing I can do to win this game at this point. I have a no HP this thing against a team that still has a lot left that can beat it. So, no HP Vaporeon against... I mean, I guess there was technically a chance if I, stalled the crap out of everything. But I'm pretty sure I'd just go for Scald here to get that differential point back. Grin still bodied me. He actually just goes for Mach Punch, which just does a lot, which I don't even think I lived 2 Mach Punches. I wasn't looking at the exact roll, but I probably didn't, so hey, I just get the differential point back there. So down to a 4-1 at this point. There is I'm sure there's an alternate universe where Vaporeon could potentially stall this out, but if I had the right set, which my set was just not built to do that. I had Wish instead of Protect. I would have had to have Protect. I would have had to I don't know, get a triple Protect out of range of this or something. Like I said, there's an alternate universe where it was possible, but unfortunately we are not in that alternate universe. He goes for a Body Slam, which will of course finish off poor Hollister. and thus ending this just unfortunate series of events. And yeah, that was just a not well played game by me. I fully admit to how poorly I played that game. That was just not a very well played game on my behalf. We did manage to make it a 4-0 instead of a 5-0, which I guess counts for something. It counts for a differential point if nothing else. So I guess good on me for that. Like I was genuinely embarrassed with how I played this game. I feel like I just did not play it well. I don't know if like the prep was the issue. I think the prep was fine. I just think the sacking Comfey thing was really stupid. The just completely ignoring Thunderous and prep was another big thing that just really was not smart and just really set me back just immediately. Like was just completely ignoring that mon and just letting it kill basically 2 of my mons for free. That was just a big mistake. And yeah, just I don't know, man. I don't think like this team is not a bad team. Like I really like my team. I think it's fine. Especially after the Palisand trade, I really like Palisand on this team, and I really like him on Lee as well. So I don't think it's a team. I think it's just more so I just plain and simply did not play well the first 2 weeks. So hopefully we can bounce back next week. We play Ashenmore, coach of the Appalachian Thunder. You should definitely go check him out. He's a really good content creator. So, and of course, be sure to go check out Skyrander as well, my opponent in this game. So just go check out everyone in the UBL, man. We're all decent content creators except for myself because I'm just bad at Pokemon. But yeah, like I said, unfortunate. I just played really poorly. My opponent out-prepped the fuck out of me. So props to Skyrander for that. And hopefully we can bounce back. And I don't want to sound too serious, but I feel like I'm really squandering this opportunity because I've played so poorly the first 2 weeks in the UBL. This is like, I have the worst record in differential in the league. I'm 0-2 -7. Yeah, it's only 2 weeks, but I have never, in 2+ years of playing Draft League, I have never had the worst record in a league. And like, I'm genuinely embarrassed by the fact that I have that right now. So I'm going to do everything in my power to turn the season around and hopefully, somehow make playoffs. But after this like really bad start, playing just really poorly, start this the first 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna do everything in my power to do that, and hopefully give you guys at least something worth watching. Because if I'm being honest, man, like this is like I wouldn't watch my first 2 weeks of the UBL. Like D-League, I've been playing terribly. So I do apologize to you guys for that. Like man, I gotta step it up, and I will. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all for the next battle, which will be, like I said, against Ashenmore next week. And hopefully we can start turning the season around there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.